Give us a 1-2, Chris.
A 1-2.
Yeah, sounds good.
Live from the bed.
All right, what's up, guys? This is the TwinJitsu podcast with this is Justin,
Chris,
and we have Chris's wife, Maria.
Hey.
So today we're going to do a little bit of a special episode. We're going to do a homage, tribute. What's the right word? Why am I asking you?
We're copying.
We're going to do an homage.
We're Carlos Men stealing
we're gonna
Hot Ones
episode. We're gonna do
Nashville
chicken
because we live in Nashville, you know.
Nashville looks good on you.
Cashville.
There's a stupid sign in Nashville.
Have you seen the angel wings that people spend hours in line?
Whatever, 12 South.
I'm gonna go ahead and get prepared and pour me a chocolate milk.
So we got Hattie B's hot chicken. We got all the heats. We got mild, medium.
I think this is
hot, damn hot, and shut the chuck up.
We need you for notes in general.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, you got a whole sheet going.
Am I supposed to shake this special milk?
Probably, dude. That sounds good.
Get closer.
Got some high quality dairy up in this piece.
There was a time when I was like convincing myself I was gonna gain a bunch of muscle, and I would like go work out for an hour and like just do bullshit, and then I'd go get one of those big things of chocolate milk, drink the whole thing, and then fall asleep. And I was convinced I was gonna get jacked from it, and eventually I just got fat.
Jack was doing the gallon of milk a day for a little while, but he was like, "Chris, I'm gaining so much weight."
Yeah. Was he doing chocolate milk?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
while he was playing Fortnite.
Yeah, and has he been? He's been playing, hasn't he?
Dude, you can't even touch his wrists because he plays Fortnite on the tablet.
Oh, really?
He has Fortnite wrist. Dude, I went for a wrist lock and just barely grazed it, and he screamed.
That's hilarious. So like before we get started, even though this chicken's probably like super cold by now, dude, it was packed. The line was.
I've always seen line. Well, the one off Broadway.
So you competed last weekend at the Atlanta Open?
Yeah.
How'd it go, bud?
Not very good.
Why?
It was. I mean, I fought the same guy 3 times. Once in gi, once in no-gi, and once.
I can't believe you got
absolute
matched up against him in the absolute
because it was a small
in the gi.
Yeah, he would have had to go against a small guy.
Yeah.
And so they paired the 2 big boys up together.
Yeah, except he had probably like 50 pounds on you.
Yeah,
well, that's
big.
Chris's fault for fighting in the ultra heavy.
But yeah, I mean, it went the distance. Which, dude, I only fought 3 times, but altogether it's 24 minutes. And it was, the next. All week my whole body's been hurting. Yeah, I'm finally feeling better.
You feel like you get hit by a car, especially after a few matches. It's all, I think, just all the adrenaline. Usually you're not completely warmed up. Yeah. And usually you don't cool down and like stretch afterwards. So you're just a wreck after competing.
At class on Monday, which I shouldn't have done, but it was me, Professor Brian, and Jimmy, and then Jack was also there, but he didn't compete. But dude, all of us could barely move. We were trying to do the warm-ups, and we just looked like a bunch of old men doing the warm-ups, which they are old men. But
yeah. So what do you need to change? What happened?
Well, first of all, I have to definitely not compete in ultra heavy.
Yeah, you're not strong enough.
No. But, I was working the whole time. I just couldn't make anything happen. He got points installed the whole time. I feel like if you took the points away and you just gave it to went to a decision or something, I feel like I would have won.
He did nothing.
Yeah, because
but he got points.
Yeah, I know.
What did he do? Pass or?
He got a takedown in one of the matches. The first match he only passed. It was 3-2. He passed and then he got 3 penalties. So I got 2 points, and then the time was up. And then I got in one of them, I got an advantage. I almost took him down, but he was playing the edge of the mat. So if What are you looking at?
Are you recording this with just a computer? Are you gonna put it on YouTube?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't know.
It's live on Facebook, and I just download the video from Facebook and upload it to YouTube.
I don't know.
All right. But yeah, it is what it is.
When's the next competition you want to do?
Well, there's one in Cincinnati in November, but it's only 4 hours away, which is like the same as Atlanta. So I was thinking about maybe doing that. I still have time to figure it out, but I definitely want to get down a weight class before I compete again.
Yeah, we talked about I'd like to go on the keto diet again, or like some sort of diet, and stick to it for whatever 30 days, 60 days.
Is chocolate milk keto?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we're doing the jiu-jitsu lifestyle here with hot chicken, Gracie diet approved. I'd like to go on some sort of diet with you at some point here soon, but now
why don't we just cut out seeing each other?
Yeah,
the diet, like just not seeing each other, would be a good diet.
I could use less of you.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I'm gonna pull this up because I feel like we're gonna be getting some questions too. Feel free to ask us questions.
I see some
in addition to Maria's questions.
The interviewer needs help. So
Maria's
please.
very nervous.
I'm a little nervous.
She looks like a Mexican red chili pepper because she's so nervous.
That's racist.
That is what I am, so I'm glad I look like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, double racism.
Let's get started.
All right.
I'm ready to eat some chicken.
These
are so cold, dude.
Chicken.
And do we have ranch?
Prince's was closed, so yeah, they had like ranch and stuff.
I kind of want some sauce. We'll see.
Sorry, I'm responding.
These are cold, bro.
So what, dude? We're not eating it for the temperature. All right, are we going? First one.
Okay.
Are we eating the whole thing?
No, probably half, right?
You have to eat half, and if you don't, I'm calling you out.
Okay, here we go. Listen to us eat for a few seconds.
This is good.
Fuck, it was fire.
What?
It's fire.
I took too big of a bite.
Nice and juicy.
Don't eat into the microphone. People are gonna be like, ugh.
It's ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. First one's down. That's pretty good.
I'm still chewing.
Not spicy. I
Flavor's
want to
good.
eat the whole thing. I'm hungry. I ate McDonald's before this just to prepare my stomach.
I drink a probiotic.
Well, one of us is doing the right thing. All right, Maria.
I ate activated charcoal before this.
I took 6 laxatives.
Okay. So first of all, I think we take it back to you guys growing up.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
No, she's prepared. Did you rehearse in the mirror in the bathroom before this?
I thought about it.
I thought you were
but
taking
no.
a dump. But you're being a professional.
I think all of us non-twin members would like to know what it's like growing up with a twin. And I'm very curious when you.
She's super curious.
Well, let's also say you have twin brothers too,
Yeah,
so that
so
makes it
when I introduce
weird.
my family, I say, okay, my older brothers are twins. So I'm curious when you meet somebody new. Stop!
I'm sorry.
When you meet somebody new that doesn't know you have a twin, do you introduce yourself and say, hey, I've got a twin?
Yeah, it's kind of like vegans. Like,
I'm a vegan.
I'm going to tell you I have a twin.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm a twin.
Yeah, when I buy like a rack of ribs, I say I'm not vegan, but I am a twin.
Yeah.
Just so you know. There's no, I mean, people, I feel like
People find out eventually, but there are people at Whole Foods that don't know you have a twin, like people that are new. I'm assuming that's their first day. Because if it was their second day, I think they would know.
Hopefully.
Most of the time, yeah, I mean, people know, and especially like anytime I tell stories of growing up, instead of saying like, oh, when I was 7, I moved from California, it's always we.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been asked the question of what's it like to have a twin. Well, obviously there's no way to compare it because we don't have any other siblings, and there's no way to know what it's not like to have a twin.
you.
But I always tell people you always have someone to fight with and fight for you. So
Aw,
Yeah, I didn't know you
sweet.
told
I
people
love
that.
yeah.
Because
So,
I tell people I have a dumb fucking twin.
I mean, I usually say when people are like, all the time at work, people, when they find out, and they'll be like, I didn't know you were a twin. I'll be like, yeah, I'm the more handsome one and the smarter one, if you couldn't tell. And they always say, yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it was yesterday when I was leaving.
I'm gonna eat the rest of
We
this
were
chip.
at Whole Foods and you were working, and I was just saying hi, and you said something about you said to someone that I was your twin, and I was walking away, and I was thinking, yeah, his middle-aged twin, because I look like I'm 10 years older than you,
That's not
losing
true.
my hair. I'm losing my hair.
Yeah.
All right. And as far as your point that you always have somebody to fight with,
Maria's
wanna
good
know-
at this.
Wait, is this?
has there ever been a time where one of you has gone too far? Because you guys joke with each other all day long. And
Not
just kind of get
What do you
over
mean?
it.
Insult? Like,
Yeah, like have you ever insulted the other to the point where you felt like you had to apologize and not like they took it as a joke?
well, we've definitely gotten into
Probably.
fights and apologized.
the funniest
I'm
thing
just
is I used to
frustrated.
call Chris a fat ass all the time. Meanwhile, I was also fat. He was just fatter than I was. So I used that. I was like, that's all I got on him. But we would always, anytime we fought, we always pretty much had an unspoken rule of never punching in the face. And we pretty much stuck by that rule for 28 years.
Yeah.
I think we've only
We-
punched
in the
each other in
pool
the
one
face
time.
once or twice. Yeah.
We were in the pool. And
But people
they
also
were
knew
encouraging us to fight.
people knew we would get into it, so they would like ag us on to fight each other. And then even now though, sometimes when we talk to each other, we're kind of intense and people think we're fighting and they like can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Oh, no, that's a normal
And
conversation.
it's like, no, dude, we're fine.
That's
Yeah,
how
we're
it
not
is with
gonna.
Maria's mom and dad when they're speaking in
Yeah, it's
Spanish to each
constant
other.
yelling.
I'm like looking at her like, she's like, no, they're just
He's
talking
like,
about their day.
"What's
I'm like,
going
"Oh,
on?"
shit."
Yeah.
Gracias. All right, should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
So we're gonna eat another one.
Yeah, dude.
Hopefully
I'm
we
so
didn't miss these
nervous,
up.
dude.
Why are you nervous?
No, we didn't. They're in the right order.
Are you sure this one doesn't taste as hot as the last one? I know for sure the other ones are in order, but these two look. There's no way to tell. They put them in the same box.
Yeah, it tastes the same to me.
Mm,
So I'm getting a little more heat.
well,
Dude, it's so juicy.
How does our chewing sound, audience? Leave a comment.
yeah, I got a. That was the chocolate milk.
I'm gonna do no water.
I got a crunchy piece on that one. Sorry.
No water or milk.
All right, let's get that next question.
Okay, so this is still kind of carrying around the same topic of you guys basically being one. Out of all the projects that you guys have started, which one's the one that you feel most fulfilled from? And I know for those of you that you don't know, they've done Moonhead, which was your music.
This is hotter than the first one, for sure. The question, not the
yeah.
No. I'm just kidding.
Thanks. Brain Root, which I kind of came in at the end of that, so I'm not even too sure. Would you like to say what that is?
We
Well,
don't
we
even
didn't
really
really
know.
do
Brain
much
Root
with it.
originally
Yeah.
started as like I came up with the name years ago, probably 15 years ago. No, 10 years ago probably. And it was going to be like a record label, and then I didn't do anything with the name. And Alex eventually took it and like wanted to create like a lifestyle brand. And then I took it over, and it was kind of like a podcast, and we were turning it into like we wanted to do kind of a similar lifestyle brand thing, but we didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Moonhead, yeah, our music, which Chris raps, I make beats. A lot of the beats, or all of the beats that are on before the podcast, I make. Chris has his rap career. I think he's retired.
No, dude, I have a new verse.
You
I'm
got a
gonna
new
record, but I
Eminem
need help.
MGK disc.
Yeah, dude, I'm going after the bugs.
Talking to the microphone. You
I'm
of all
pouring
people
milk.
should know. And then this, you're saying, like
Yeah.
those are kind of the three things. I feel like this because, well, I don't know. Moonhead, when we came out with our album, it was awesome, but
It's still awesome. Check it out.
it is. I think I'm really proud of our album. We put it out.
Sometimes
6 or
when
7
I'm
years
feeling
ago.
down, I
Yeah.
just listen to it in the car.
Yeah, and you feel proud about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to check it out, go to moonheadmusic.bandcamp.com.
The album's called Narcissist.
I don't know. That's tough to say. I feel like we sometimes lose our consistency. Like we're all or nothing people, and we get all about something, and then the moment like we hit a bump or like we tend to let it fall by the wayside, which is what most people do.
Yeah. Do you feel
But-
like you guys thrive the most just vibing off of each other?
Yeah, for sure.
Are there any Because I know you guys have just gone off into projects in your own heads. Are there any funny ones that you guys can remember? Just like in the living room, just
That we've
Well, we
joked
had
about.
a million ideas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
joked about.
Well, I was gonna fake my death.
Chris
Chris was just gonna pretend
I was
didn't
gonna
exist
eat him.
anymore.
I was gonna tell people I ate him.
Oh my God.
No, we wanted to make funny videos.
Well,
for
I
a
had
long time.
a funny idea for a music video.
Oh yeah.
Just me rapping and having a bunch of
Pay a bunch
male
of-
strippers just dancing in front of like two dongs, just in banana, not naked dongs, covered dongs, flopping right next to my face while I'm rapping. I just think it would be so funny. But the music,
and gangster.
yeah, the song would have nothing to do with
God.
got dongs in my face.
Yeah. We can still make that happen.
I'm ready.
Well,
I've been preparing my whole life for that.
I'm trying to think.
Because I know there's been some crazy ideas y'all have just gone off on.
Oh, I'm sure. It's hard to think of what they. Most of the time, it's because we
Right.
are under the influence of weed and forget them.
You are?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Chris doesn't do drugs, guys.
Way to just ruin the vibe.
Who cares? We're old enough.
Relax.
It's
homie.
legal in most states.
Homie. All right, let's move on
Yeah,
to the
I
next.
feel like I'm bad. We should have had a better answer.
Question?
No, your questions are good. What is yours? The next one?
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
got. Which one are you eating? That doesn't
Yeah.
look like the one we're about to eat.
Yes, it does. That's it. I promise you.
Why is mine so dark?
Mine is
Flip yours
too.
over. Okay.
Oh,
there
yeah,
we
it's on the other side.
All
go.
right.
All right.
Eat away from the mic. People are already complaining. Are they? Mm-hmm. Oh, Brian? No.
Which heat is this?
Hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
need
yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm gonna need some water. That's good. Oh, I don't need it. I'm gonna go without. Yeah, this is hot. I had the hot. Which one's this called?
Just hot.
Oh.
I had this as a sandwich
I
a
stuttered.
few weeks ago, and I didn't think it was even this hot. This seems hotter.
All right, let's go. I'm eating the whole thing.
Well, I thought we could bring it around to jujitsu a little bit. And I just want to know, because I have to make it about me somehow.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel not pride, but happy when somebody you know or care about shows interest in jujitsu or
Yes.
tries jujitsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the happiest moment
Yeah.
in my life. Like if it makes me really happy when people stick to it. Like they try it and they like it and they stick to it and they start training and like it's not even like, yeah, you introduce them. It's almost like you're holding their hand into the class and then you let go.
Yeah.
And they're off into the world. But I get that it's not for everyone. And like, yeah, not everyone's gonna do it and stick with it and want to do it forever. But even just having the opportunity to introduce people into it was amazing. Like
Yeah.
I've done classes for people that it's hot that I work with and like just getting to because most people like you can tell them most people don't know what jujitsu is. You can tell them or they may have a basic idea of what it is, but they really don't know what it is till they try a class. And even at that point, after the class, you're like, what? Sometimes. But giving that opportunity to show them what the martial art and the sport is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just enjoy seeing strangers too try a class. People I don't know.
Yeah, some of
And
those
kids,
randos bro.
too. Like at Gracie Baja Cool Springs, what they do is that when the kid tries a class, he doesn't have a belt. He or she doesn't have a belt. They take their class, and then at the end of the class, they give them the belt, like their white belt, and do their face when they first get their white belt is like it's just super cool.
Yeah. I can even say for me, when Alexa went and tried that one class,
Oh yeah.
that to me, I don't even do jujitsu, and it was so exciting for her to show interest in it.
Yo, these ones. Oh, we know which ones. Okay, I'm worried.
They
dude.
all kinda
They
look the same.
brutal. It looks like Hawaii with the recent volcano eruption.
Dude, too soon.
What?
Johnny Tsunami, bro.
There's a fried little Moana on my, on
Oh my
tender.
god, you're terrible.
It's on my tender, dude.
I hope no children are listening to that.
Oh yeah.
You just brought back Tafiti.
I've never even seen it. So I don't
Well,
know.
your description is quite accurate for the movie. so.
She dies?
No. There's just a giant volcano.
She just gets
lady.
burnt
Well, I knew
and
that.
eaten on a chicken tender at one point during the movie, so that's why it was similar.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, are we doing this next one?
Yeah, let's do this
Shit.
next
Which
what level of
This
deep
looks
is
so dark,
So
dude.
this one's just called Damn Hot.
Dude, the STF whatevers
You had
were.
to sign a waiver.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
No, you didn't.
Uh-uh.
You dirty boy.
I'm on. Dirty boy, dude.
Mm.
It's only gonna be hot. My head already went hot.
Dude, it's good though.
Yeah.
What's this flavor? I can feel it already, dude.
Damn hot.
Mm.
Oh no.
That's pretty good.
Has anyone on the audience asked questions? Oh, it's hot. We're getting the full heat because these are cold, so it's not like we get the warmth. Because I feel like sometimes I can make it worse, like the warmth of the food and it's hot.
I
Like
gotta
spicy.
pace myself on the old CM, dude, the chocolate milk.
Okay, Theo.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Theo stole that from me.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, man. I'm
Yeah, he's
getting
hot.
it. He's hot.
What?
I
Okay.
can grow a mullet if you want me to.
Ooh, can you?
No.
No, you could. Your hair's perfect for a mullet. You don't need much in the front.
Yeah, just let it all grow in the back.
All right, dude, I'm gonna puke. I drank too much chocolate milk too fast.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, my my tongue is on fire. I want to talk
Oh
a little
my
bit
God.
about competition. I know we started off this episode talking about competition. Is it just as emotional for you guys to win a competition as opposed to losing a competition? Or which one do you feel like you really get more from?
Honestly, a few of the times I won, like I felt happy. What?
Dude, my mouth
Oh.
is hurting.
I felt happy, but also there were times where I won where I was like, well, this is what I was supposed to do. Like I didn't even feel anything. For me, it was more emotional to lose. For sure. Ooh.
I think I haven't won much, so
Yeah.
but I'm just
Well,
for that
happy
very
sometimes that
reason.
that the whole thing, the roller coaster's over.
Yeah.
Because man, the day of competition is brutal.
And I know that this probably would never happen, but in a case where now you guys train at different schools, but if you were ever to compete with each other, like officially,
I don't think we would ever compete against each. Would you?
I would fight you.
Okay, well then I fight you.
I don't know, because I feel like we wouldn't be, because like when you lose to me, you would.
I'm
No.
just so okay with it at this
Yeah.
point. It's happened so many times.
No, but I mean, I don't know. The whole like, there's even like teammates won't fight. Some teammates won't fight each other. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah, it's hot.
And but being brother, I don't know. I think we could, but I think when we roll home, a lot of times we roll just as hard as if we were competing.
It's true.
So
Oh, it's hot.
I feel like we've rolled before at the gym, and you can hear people in the background like, "Oh, oh."
You
'Cause
guys
we're just
rolling
like-
together.
Yeah,
yeah, because we
Go
just
for
go
it.
hard.
Yeah, so that would make the competition more interesting.
maybe. Do you want to see us fight? We can do it right now.
Yeah, you want to
Get
see
in
us
there
fight?
boxers and
Yeah.
fight each other real quick.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Little
you would.
twins fighting, little TF action.
Also, as
I'm
far
getting
as
the head high.
competitions,
Yeah, I think I'm high on the wings, dude, or tenders.
Yeah, it's the wing.
What?
Huh? I forgot. I'm just kidding. What would your perfect match be? I know we talked earlier about how you
Chris,
went the full
this is
8
when you
minutes.
say you, baby.
Yeah.
What? What would your perfect match be? Last competition, you went the full time every time. Would you rather submit quick or go the full time, do as much as you can?
Getting a quick submission would be sick.
Even
Like just a
rolling?
flying triangle. What do you mean?
Well, no,
Not in
competition.
No, only in competition.
Competition,
Yeah. Rolling, I'd rather go almost the whole time without. I mean, not. I don't know. I like just flowing
so I guess
and not.
The general question is, what's the highest high? Submitting somebody or just rolling in general? You love it.
But are we referring into competition?
No, right now just in general jiu-jitsu.
I don't think even hitting, like, I wouldn't say hit just rolling, but and not just hitting a submission either. But like when you're able to, like, obviously it feels good to hit a submission, but when you're able to just like hit a sweep that you've been working on, or like, or when you hit like a series of techniques, or sometimes like a connection of techniques, not just one, or sometimes things will happen when you roll, when all of a sudden you hit a sweep or whatever, and it was the muscle memory, or you weren't even really like trying or paying attention. It just kind of happens. Like those are the magical moments in jiu-jitsu.
I agree.
Where you're like, oh shit, this is like, I don't know.
There's been times where I've hit something and while I'm rolling with someone, I'm like, oh, sick. Dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, they probably think I'm a dick because I just said that.
Yeah. When everything clicks, that's when it feels the best. But also like just having like a hard rolls and like
hard on.
Just having a hard on, dude. It just gets the blood flowing.
Feels so good rolling.
But having like a good class and like good training, good rolls, whether you won or lost, the quote unquote in the rolls, just that, like sometimes you just feel like, whew, so relaxed. I've cried after training before. I would say
funny. We were gonna do big shakes, but they were closed, and one of their heat levels were crybaby, and we were gonna base the questions off
each name
off the flavor,
yeah.
and we were gonna talk about crying in jiu-jitsu.
But we've had competition classes that were just so brutal, and like you're so exhausted at the end of it, and I just started crying, not out of like, I don't know, it's just like my body, the changes in my body just happened, and I just like, it was overwhelming.
You told me you just felt like you knew that's exactly where you wanted to be.
Yeah, that's true too.
Why am I eating more of that?
What I want to do. All right, should we go to the last one? How many questions do we have? Should we do another question before we?
You want to do the?
Well, has anybody sent in any questions or no?
Fucking lames. Get
Come
it
on,
together,
guys.
Half
audience.
a person watching.
Oh.
Well, football's on, you know. We're losing all our viewers to NFL.
Ryan said that my highest moments are when I get to roll with him.
Because you and Ryan are secretly in a relationship.
Gay lovers.
I don't think it's that much of a secret.
Just a couple of dudes being a couple of dudes.
Yeah,
am I
you know.
right?
You got to have dessert every once in a while.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
All right.
I mean, do we want to eat the wing?
Let's
or?
do the last
No,
one.
no,
It's
no.
a
I thought you
tender.
were gonna do a would you rather or something.
Yeah, but I didn't pull any questions up.
You didn't come up with one?
No.
I feel sick.
Oh, okay.
Chris,
well, I got a question from Alex.
Chris, would you rather be tapped by me or just not tapped at all? Or sorry, would you rather tap me in a roll or just not be tapped by me at all for the roll?
I'll plead the fifth.
Wait, what? Tapped by you? Or
No,
not?
I messed up. He
meant
didn't tap
him
me in a
tap
roll
you?
or just me not be able to tap him when we roll.
He wants to
just
you.
tap you. Just tap you. Easy question.
Yeah.
Next, onward.
Onward, forward.
We went and saw Theo Von, guys. It was awesome.
It was so good.
Other than the three drunk blonde chicks right next to us who got kicked out.
Dude, Zanius was really good about the moment they were like, okay, clearly these people are going to be like this. They came and warned them like 3 times. And then eventually after Theo said something, they just kicked him right out. Well, first he said, y'all are going to have to be quiet over there. And then the drunk dude that they were with who stumbled at one point was almost fell over because when he was going to the back, like outside or something. But Theo was like, y'all better be quiet over there. And the drunk dude was like, I love you. He goes, I love you too, but you better tell your bitches.
Shut them bitches
Yeah,
up.
shut them bitches up. Aaron thought that was like the funniest part.
Oh, really?
Not the, I mean, but
Dude,
she
I feel
laughed so
high.
hard.
Like-
Yeah, that's how this works.
Ryan asked if we could help him with his homework.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll
what
help
is
you.
it? Speech?
Oh, dude.
Don't hurt him.
Well, because we're doing
That's
a
his
podcast.
boyfriend.
We're
Yeah,
doing a
don't talk
podcast.
about my boyfriend like that. Dude.
Sorry.
I got a question in from Alex, but it says, "What does a standard healthy diet consist of?" I don't know if you want.
Not hot chicken. Ooh, I want some of this toast. I can barely read.
Yeah, I
mine.
kinda
Yeah,
want some toast,
not
too.
toast.
Do you want
Ooh,
some?
that's gonna be hot.
It really, I feel like a healthy diet because we have both lost a bunch of weight at points in our lives.
I don't know.
You don't know about what the toast?
Healthy diet.
I think it all depends on like what works for you. I think every body like is different. People respond differently to different diets, and it's good to try things out for like 30 days and see how you like it. Consistency is key with all diets. That you can do most any diet you're gonna find that's like labeled as a healthy diet that'll help you lose weight. Most of them you would lose weight because you're eating as long as it's healthier than what you're eating now. Staying away from too much breads and pasta when you don't need them. Too much carbohydrate,
But
sugar.
I need them.
I need
It's a part of my diet.
it's a pasta.
I am 70% pasta.
I am made of pasta. They like any.
Apparently, you're not made of good accent.
Oh, what you mean, man? What you mean? Come and have some of my spaghetti.
What?
What? My name's Carlos. I opened the spaghetti restaurant. So yeah, healthy diet. Like being consistent.
Would you like
is
a
key.
sauce? Oh wait, no, I'm still doing. Sorry.
It's me, Borat. Kermit the Frog here.
All right,
Oh,
dude.
that's good.
Thank you.
Oh, dude. Ew.
There's some Piggy if you're listening. I'll be home soon. Any diet you do, like as long as it's healthy, and like everyone knows what to eat it's healthy. Although like the food pyramid, a lot of that is bullshit. But it depends on what works for you. If you can eat dairy, I think a little bit of dairy is fine. Cheese and things like that are fine. But the problem that people have is just sugar intake, whether it's sugar from sugar, like
Dude, I see people that
in
drink
desserts
so many
and sodas,
It blows my
but also
mind.
sugar from breads and pastas and eating bad breads and pastas like white bread and stuff like that's all garbage. Like I know people say, I think one of the rules is when you shop at stores, stay on the outside. You don't need anything from the inside of
Yeah,
aisles.
Shop
Like,
around the perimeter.
yeah, because that's where your meat department, your produce. I work at a grocery store, so
Oh.
I know these things.
Since you know work at a grocery store, you might know this. What's green, slimy, and smells like pork?
What?
Kermit the Frog's fingers.
Oh, all right. Hey, I've heard that one.
Kill
Did,
him.
did someone comment that, or did
no,
you?
I did, but Ryan wanted to let Jason know, Justin, that he went above and beyond in his speech class, and he gave a 20-minute speech where it was only required to be 5, which is a true story.
That's hilarious.
All right, is it?
Let's do
Is
that.
it okay to fart on podcast?
I don't know. Let's
Oh,
eat. Let's eat this thing. Let's go. I'm going for the dark meat. Some of that DM, dude.
Don't love
Good.
You feel it already?
Give it a minute.
Oh, dude, I've never felt so
Alive.
clear, like my sinuses.
Oh my god.
Keep eating, dude. You took
Dude,
one
I think I'm gonna
bite,
pass
bro.
out, dude.
Really? I was about to say I really thought we'd all be snotty and crying by this point, so my questions were intended to make you guys cry even more.
I don't
Right
think
at
Hattie.
the
I
end.
don't think it's that hot.
Dude, it's gonna hit you.
Yeah, it just hit me a little bit. Right on the tip.
Some of that creeper.
I just bit my lip.
Some of those creeper tendies, dude. Yeah, it's hot. I'm feeling it. I guess the last one hit where. Oh yeah. No, I'm starting to. I'm gonna eat.
You just want to kill it, dude? The last ab?
Yeah,
there?
last stab, dude.
I don't.
Do we have any hot sauce we could add?
Hell no.
I'm sure you do. We are in a Mexican household right now.
All right, dude. I ate 80% of it.
All right, let's go.
Holy.
Ooh, hot. I just wanted to see. Are
Dude, you
there
have a
any
fly in your drink or something.
embarrassing stories you guys would say about each other right now under the influence of the heat?
One time, Chris shanked me, which means pull my pants down in front of my friend's abuelita, and it was very embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was hilarious.
Su abuelita.
It means
I thought like
grandma.
my friend would be answering the door. It was my friend's little grandma.
She saw my little white prepubescent penis. Not
And then
much
she
smaller
said,
than it is now.
Oh.
Is you a boy or is you a girl? I remember the first time I caught you masturbating. I don't know if I can accurately tell this story to make it funny because it's more visual, but it was funny. Because you didn't lock, I caught you and you didn't lock the door. And then I opened the door again and you were just going at it.
Yeah, you opened the door, caught me. I was like, oh shit. Closed the door for whatever reason, didn't lock the door again. And then like 10 seconds, like, oh, this is hot as fuck, yo.
Let's finish. Let's just kill it, dude.
I only have this little bit left.
Whew.
But yeah, if it.
They fucking fool you because they put a little sugar on it, dude. So it's like sweet at the beginning.
Spoonful of sugar makes the hot chicken go down.
All right, yeah, I have this much left, so that's it. I'm not doing it.
But yeah, he caught me. I mean, you caught me jerking off a bunch. I don't think I ever caught you. Which makes me leads me to believe like you were searching to catch me.
Always.
All right, let's take it maybe a little emotional. Any advice you guys have for each other or
Yeah, quit fucking up, dude. Quit fucking up, dude.
maybe some things?
Be responsible
like
for
about
what
the
you're
other
responsible
person?
for.
Huh?
Some things you like about
I am
significant
high.
twin?
No, I got a lot of things I don't like. I can. Do you want me to name
Oh,
those?
yeah, we can say those too.
I don't like when you have a mustache.
Why?
It freaks me out. I'm not digging your glasses.
You don't like my glasses?
I mean,
What do you think about it, Maria?
I like
I
them
like
on
your
a
glasses.
21-year-old hipster.
If these were on Chris, you would think he was high, right?
But I do want to say I don't know what it says about me, but when you said these were cheap, affordable, $220, I went, what? So does that mean I'm cheap?
Well, you've been wearing the same glasses for our entire
2011.
relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's more. That's a deep rooted issue.
Why'd you put on 12 bracelets for the podcast? They can't hear them. They don't even make noise.
This is my standard bracelet wearing.
She was bracing herself, dude.
So, do you have a would you rather or no?
Oh no.
I need to spit.
Do you want me to come up with one on the quickie?
Yeah.
Would you rather
This episode is just us breathing heavy.
Would you rather?
would you rather continue eating more spicy wings or
You want us to
would
blow
you
each other?
rather
I mean, we'll
Take
do it if we have to.
5 shots of tequila? I don't know.
Would you rather have your arm amputated because you have to, or they cannot amputate your arm, but you don't have to? You won't be able to train jiu-jitsu for the rest of your life.
Oh, cut my arm off, dog. Savage.
Really?
Yeah,
I would
think
quit
so.
jiu-jitsu. And so.
You're a liar, dude. For real?
Probably. I like my
No.
arms. Which arm? My left one's not of good use.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It would
at what
depend
it's
on my
supposed to
arm,
do.
I think.
All right. Well, is that it?
I guess so.
Would
Was
you
this a good?
rather gain your sight 2020 where you guys don't have to wear glasses anymore, or be ripped with muscles?
Ripped
First
with
of all,
muscles.
like we're not.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Sorry.
Yeah,
That was
a terrible
offensive.
one. Would you rather?
This is hot.
Okay. Would you rather be Jennifer Lopez or Olivia Munn?
J-Lo.
Sick.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
Okay.
All right. Well, this has been fun. I'm high. Probably
Off
gonna
heat.
shit my pants.
Dude, let's just eat the rest of it, dude.
No, I'm good. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was definitely coming down off it. My lips are on
Yeah.
fire.
I just want to hit my vape.
Do they do on hot ones? Do they do this or is it like
No, they're wings.
no, but is it
It's sauce.
sauce?
It's like
It's not
mixed
a
in
dry
sauce,
one.
and then they on the last one they dab a little bit of sauce on it.
Well, yeah, no, I've seen the show, Justin.
Oh, well, why'd you ask?
Because I just didn't know. Because I feel like this dry rub isn't as spicy.
So it's not just dry. That's not just dry
It's
rub
like
though.
oil.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
also-
it's fry like.
Did you just eat one more of the hot?
No, I finished the hot. Kind of.
No, I'm still sitting here.
Hello, I know. I, as a fan, was expecting a birthday recap, and I never got a birthday recap. It's been like a month already. Would you like to recap?
It was fun. I threw my birthday cap out, so I don't know if I can recap it. It was a good birthday. We spent it with friends and family, and a lot of familia I didn't even know.
Oh.
I'm just joking, like your mom's friends who came over. I was just kidding.
Oh.
Chris got me. He was super excited to give me a gift. There you go. He got me a
Custom made hat.
It said
I finished mine, by the way.
it said I finished your hat.
Yeah.
Your tender. It said I love my twin on it, and then it was pretty funny
I
because
heart my twin.
he gave it to. It's a dope hat. He gave it to me. I was like, oh, cool. And I started to put it on, and then Maria came out of the room and gave him one, which he didn't know about. He just went and had mine made. It. She knew about it. And I envisioned that you just called the store up and was like, hey, was there some dumb idiot that just got a I love my twin hat?
Yeah,
Order me another.
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, when I was having your hat made, I was laughing the whole time while the guy was designing.
And the dude's
He
like,
was just-
what a
yeah.
weirdo. And then Maria, well, of course, gifts are awesome. It's not just about gifts. It was a good time spending time with family and friends, and we played charades, which was fun.
Yeah.
Maria got us some gift certificates to go to do flotation tank.
Which you
Yeah.
guys still need to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I gotta
want to do
schedule it.
That would be cool to talk about.
Maybe not. I'll let you know. Give me my dates.
Do you think they would let us get in one together?
Aaron got me some podcast books too. Shout out there.
Oh,
I haven't read them yet, but
Oh, surprise, surprise.
well, I'm finishing my other book that I've been working on for 2 months.
What's that book?
Yeah, they'll let us float together. If you're on top
That's what I'm thinking.
and I'll be bottom,
Yeah, you can hold us.
power
up.
bottom.
All right. Anything
All
else
right.
to talk about?
No.
Maria, do you get jealous of me and Chris's relation, Chris and me's relationship?
No.
Don't
Not-
lie.
How do you mean jealous?
Like, because
She gets mad, I think, when we laugh at our dumb little
we
jokes.
make each other
No.
laugh, and
No, if I get the joke, then I'll laugh along. But most of the time, your guys' stuff just goes over my head.
I mean,
And I'm
when,
just
when
sitting
we
there like,
role
what?
play in the bedroom, she plays you.
that's funny because I think in
She's
her
like,
head,
hey, Chris, can I borrow money?
and
I'm like, oh, that's
really?
Justin.
Who borrowed money from me this week?
It was a $20 bill. It's because I
God.
lost all my other 1,000. I couldn't find it, but I found
Dude,
it.
you know what? That $20 out of my bank account didn't make a fucking dent, dude.
Oh my God.
Didn't make a dent.
And this is what I live for.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye. How do you mute that sucker?
Ooh, I feel.
Thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah.
I've
yeah,
only
all right.
requested it since you guys started.
Oh. Thank you, Maria. Was that good?